everybody. Welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. And this is my Saturday night version, the ending of the college NCAA today. This is the 18th, I think. And so I'm always, I think, on a Saturday night, I'm going to do a rundown of how we did on college football. And also at the end of this, I'm going to do an endorsement, which, boy, I wrestled with this one, but anyway, at the end of this, I'm going to do it just to help you guys out if I can. But anyway, let's talk about football. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Today was a nasty day for Uncle Ken. Now, when I give you the record of how we actually did, you're going to say not too bad. But yeah, there was a team or two that really, really screwed us. Screwed me anyway, and if you bet with me, it screwed you too. And I apologize for Pittsburgh today. They're the culprit. But anyway, I wanted to basically go over how we did this week in college ball. And so let's go ahead and get to it. It looks like when I gave you guys out all the possible opportunities, and when I say opportunities, I give you money lines, and in some games, I'll give you the money line and maybe an over and under. So you could either do one or the other or both, but it's still an opportunity. If I give you more than one play, then it, in fact, is an opportunity. So it looks like we had a total of 18 opportunities this week in college ball. Now, I had two parlays going. And each one of those, no matter if there's 6 teams, 3 teams, doesn't matter. That is a one opportunity. That's one opportunity per parlay. So let's go over it. In the money lines, whether they're superpower or not, money lines, we had 12 total possibilities. We won 11 of those damn things, and only Pittsburgh, they got 41 points, and they still lost by 3. That was sort of upsetting to me. They weren't quite super power today, but they were definitely power. But they lost. Folks, as much as I hate to lose, and I do, I hated Pittsburgh today. It happens. Believe it or not, it happens to old Uncle Ken here. And like I told you in the very beginning, we're going to win a bunch. But we're going to lose some. Well, today we lost Pittsburgh. So, but anyway, we went 11-1 on money line opportunities. Then I had 2 parlays. I had a regular money line parlay, and then I had a superpower parlay with the money lines. Well, our parlay, our regular money line parlay, I had, I think, 4 picks in there. Pittsburgh was in there, and they bit us. And so I had 100 to win 100, so I lost $100 on that one. And I hope you guys didn't get hurt too bad, because if you bet that like I did, then whatever you bet, it went down too. I'm also hoping that some of you, because I had 11 good money lines, that maybe somebody mixed and matched. This is why I do it this way. Maybe somebody out there went, nah, I hate Pittsburgh, Ken, you're wrong. And they plugged one of them other money lines in there. And if you'd have done that, well, then you won. But if you bet it like I did, that one went down. Now, the other parlay was my superpower money line parlay. I think I had 6 teams in there. Let me see if I actually have that. No, I don't. But I had 6 of them in there, and we won all 6 superpowers. So I bet $100 to win 25. Okay, so basically between the 2 parlays, I went down $75. Not a catastrophe here, because between all the betting that we've done and won, I'm more than up on that. I haven't counted it yet to the exact, but believe me, we're up on that one. But nonetheless, it goes to show you how powerful those superpowers are. I could have strung 12 of them. Of course, I'd have lost one, but I almost went perfect on the money lines. Now, the next we had, now watch this. This sort of sucks. I gave 2-point spreads. 2. One on Coastal Carolina and one on Pittsburgh. Well, Coastal Carolina won the money line, but they didn't cover the 11.5. Okay, so there's 1-point spread I gave that went down. Then Pittsburgh, they didn't even win, much less cover the 6.5 points or whatever it was. So I went goose egg, 0-2 in the opportunities of just point spreads. That's why I don't give a lot of point spreads, y'all. I just don't like them. But nonetheless, 0-2, that is reality. If you're listening to anybody giving sports advice or whatever, and they can't tell you the cold black buzzer truth, well, then they ain't worth listening to. But anyway, and then on the over and unders, I also gave 2 opportunities, and we did win one, Ohio State. It was over 59.5, and the damn thing was 61. So we just barely scooted on that one. And then I had another one. I don't remember what it was. It was going to be under 71.5, and we missed that one. So on my over and unders, we went 1-1. So total opportunities, it was 13-5. 13-5 actually sounds sucky, and quite honest with you, it was. To me, it was a sucky day. If Pitt would have won, it'd have been a really, really beautiful day. But nonetheless, there you go. That's college ball. And here's what I want you to notice, too. Look at how close these games were today. Even some of my superpowers, man, just squeaked by. Okay? Alabama barely hung on. Okay? A lot of these powers and superpowers just barely hung. But nonetheless, that's why I do money lines, is because I only need one. I need them to win by 1, and that's why I do it. The 0-2 on the point spreads, that's why I don't like them. Over-unders, I'm usually better than that. But anyway, overall, on a grade of A is great, F, I'm going to grade us at about a C+ for the week, only because, we lost money, and I don't like that, but hey, welcome to the world of gambling, y'all. All right, next, let's talk about the NFL tomorrow. I've got several plays out there, but my parlay is Green Bay, Tampa Bay, and Cincinnati. Man, they should win. They should all win. But let me tell you, the difference between the NFL and NCAA is huge. A money line in college is so much different than a money line in the NFL. And I don't care if an NFL team is favored by 10. 11, 12, I don't care. And we bet them on a money line. That don't damn mean they're going to win. NFL is just nasty. And I don't do as well with NFL as I do on college ball for obvious reasons. But nonetheless, I think these 3 guys should win. We hope they do. So anyway, I have them in a parlay. Also remember, too, on your college ball, when we're doing superpowers, things like that, or money line parlays, we're generally pretty safe doing that. Like I say, I'm 5-1 on that. But on the NFL, feel free to do straight bets on the NFL. So if I'm giving a team, they may be a -4 favorite, but at a money line, well, the money's not that bad. It might be, -200. Bet 200 to win 100. Might be -180 or something. The lay won't be bad. Where on college ball, if you bet a power, you might be having to, bet 100 to win 10. Okay, but in the NFL, it's going to tighten up. And so don't think for a second that all my picks in the NFL, that you've got to do parlays on the NFL. I suggest you do in college. But on the NFL, you don't. You can straight bet those things and sometimes come out a little better, a little better. So keep that in mind, y'all. And anyway, so that's what's going on tomorrow. So that is the end of Saturday. I wanted to do this video. My voice gets froggier and froggier for some reason. Well, maybe it's because I've done about 45 videos. I'm not used to talking so much. But anyway, there's one last item of business I want to do. And this is really, it's a little different for me, but I want to do it. There's a fella on YouTube. His name is Ryan Bender. He has a YouTube channel called Bender Wins Sports. All right. All right, here we go. I'm going to endorse this guy. Okay. It's not that I want my sports people to go bail out over to this guy, because and if you do, that's okay. I have no ego here. The whole purpose of my channel is to help you. Do everything that I can to help you. This fella at Bender Wins is a true pro. I like him. He's very conservative, like I am, but he's very scientific. And this guy only does sports. He don't do all the other games that I do. He is strictly sports. And he does pretty well over there, but he's got all this scientific computer stuff coming around, and it's quite interesting. And I've been following him now for a little bit. And I think all my sports bettors, and I'm not giving him, it's not a shout out. This is not a shout out. I'm not trying to help him. Like John at Pro Craps and Skill and Luck and Greg over at 555 Craps, they did shout outs to help me. And I appreciate that. So don't confuse this. I'm not giving him a shout out, although it sounds like I am. What I am telling my sports bettors is I say it's okay, and I think it's okay if you listen to his sports advice. That's all I'm saying. I want to give you yet one more tool in the toolbox to help you win money in sports. Okay? He's completely different than me. He don't do money line parlays. He don't do anything that I do. And it's not a competition. So he does a lot of straight bets with the point spreads and all that, but it's all his research behind it that I find is really, really cool stuff. And he does win. I track him. Now, here's a little caveat to Bender over there. He is a sports, what does he call himself? Consultant. He's like a consultant. So just like so many other people that give out free picks, and Ryan does, he gives out free picks, but he has something called Masterclass. That's something to where he charges $99 a month, and then he has so many more videos, and he has more plays. This guy might give 8, 9, 10 plays a day, where I'm giving plays on the weekend, and I might throw some Major League Baseball in there. And I've been getting whacked at Major League Baseball, and I'm even going to shut that down for a little while again. But he is strictly sports, and he may give 5, 6, 8, 10. But you have to join his masterclass to get most of that. He will give 2, 3 picks free every day. So go watch him and check out his record and all that. Now, I am not advocating you going over there and spending $99 a month. That's not what I'm telling you to do. What I am saying that his information is good enough that if you wanted to, it'd probably be worth it. And now you have to define what worth is. If you're just a weekend bettor and you're betting $30, $40, $50 a week, something like that, then something like Bender, it's not going to be financially advantageous to you. Okay, but if you're betting, several $100s a day or 1,000 a week or you're betting some money to where $99 a month it's just more tools for you, then I'm saying it's okay. So I'm not telling you to go over and do it. I'm not telling you to go spend $99 a month. But if I was going to do it, and by the way, I have not, because I don't need to. And that's not ego. That's just the truth. I've been pretty successful for a few years, and I don't need his masterclass. But the reason I'm doing this is for you sports bettors that watch me. I just want you to have a different vehicle to help yourself get better at betting sports. And since he does everything so different than me, and I have no ego to bruise, I'm going to say go over to Bender Win Sports, find his YouTube channel. If I feel froggy, which I am, I'll put a link over there to his YouTube channel. But if I don't, it's Bender Win Sports. And watch him, see what you think. And then after you watch it for a week or two, give me a comment. Let me know what you think. All right. And if anybody joins his masterclass, let me know. But he's got lots of videos, a lot of stuff going on. And I just think you owe it to yourself if you're into sports. Go check him out. All right. Well, let's see. That concludes what we got going today. I'll dispel of the subscriptions and sharing and all that. I think by now you know it. So I'll skip that for the day. I just want each and every one of you to know I appreciate you more than you ever know. I think we got 324 subscribers now. So thank you very, very, very much. And before my voice goes out, one last thing. Now tomorrow I will be doing my third part of my live roll of my third favorite, best, safest ways to play craps. It's more of my hybrid. And I'm going to roll it live tomorrow for Crappy Sunday. All right, so that's coming tomorrow. We'll see what happens over there then. All right, so until next time, be great.